Hello everybody and welcome, I'm SonOfMowgef. It's Friday, I am back playing WorldBox. Last week I did this weird little test to see how much of a head start the elves needed in order to defeat the orcs. Essentially what I did was give the elves, I think I started at like 25 years or 20 years head start on the orcs, and then after 100 years I removed the boundary in the middle. We just let them fight it out. I say let them fight it out, I used the tools to make them fight it out. And we're going to do the same today with the humans. The dwarfs in my previous test have seemed to come out behind essentially every time. So I'm going to go with the next least worst. It's a stupid way of phrasing it. So we're at year 300. I'm going to drop some humans. And by some, I mean one. I guess I'll just put them randomly in the middle-ish there. And we shall give them until 325. I guess I'm just going to start at 25. And then we're going to add some orcs, and when it gets to year 400, we'll see how well they can do. Alright, here we are. They've had their 25 years. They're up to a population of 33, so they're doing pretty well. They do have one army down here. It looks like an army of one, now that I look at it. There's a guy there. He's got no weapons. Not a good start for their army, but, you know, basically just a guy saying that he's the general. I'm in charge! Alright, sure, be in charge, I guess. Now let's pop an orc down, and we'll see how quickly it takes them to catch up. It does seem to take them longer to expand than the other races, but they do need a much smaller population in order to conquer the other races, so it's always quite interesting. We've got about 70 years to go, just over. Do you see what I mean? Like, they're still at 1. Going to take them a while to even start expanding. That was my hope originally, that the extra time that the other races had to expand would give them a distinct advantage. Turns out, at least in the case of the elves versus the orcs, it wasn't enough of an advantage. If I remember correctly, the elves needed borderline 50 years in order to be able to conquer the orcs. So that was, yeah, definitely a thing. Now, I did get a bunch of awesome comments as well, and I do appreciate the people that take time to do that. One of them was fairly recently saying that the balancing for the orcs is that they're prone to rebellions. And if you've got the rebellions turned off, you basically eliminate the orcs' weakness. However, I did want this to be purely about the races and, you know, just to test their efficiency at building, given only one variable. Admittedly, the land generation is fairly random, so that's also a variable, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean by now. There we go. We've given them 100 years, well, the humans at least. Let's see how well they're doing in terms of society. Where's the thing? There we go. And what have we got? We've got boats, barracks, docks, roads, wells, windmills. That's incorrect. Culture conversion? Huh. Alright, sure. Governance, houses, right up to tier 4, knowledge gain, mining efficiency. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. They're definitely advanced. Got windmills all over the place. They got roads, largely inefficient road system, but they have them. Still a bunch of sheepies here. There's an army there. What have they got? Sticks. Because of course they've got sticks. What about these guys? They also have sticks. What about the orcs? How are they doing? Just give this a clicky. Oh yeah, look at this. They've got armor, windmills, tier 2 houses. Weapon production, swords. Where's their main army? This looks like the biggest one right here. Just give them a click. He's got no weapons. That one's got a stick. Again, because, you know, of course it has. I've already removed the divide. Let's go ahead and make them fight, which is here. See how this goes. I like the way they've immediately started expanding into the divide. Oh my good god, look at this. This is chaos. The humans do have a remarkable population advantage, but it doesn't look like their armies are doing all that well. In fact, it looks like the orcs are fully routing them here. There's definitely a bunch of pillaging going on. Look at this. Apparently orc sticks are very much superior to human sticks. Not really sure what that means, but it's a thing. I said it. Yeah, look at this. Like, they just come in, destroy a thing, and wander off again. And they come along here, look. Oh, I zoomed in a bit too far. Yeah, they're just destroying everything in sight, and probably a bunch of things out of sight. There's a fire been started by someone. Well done. I always seem to get that whenever I play. There's like a prominent person in the world that just comes along and sets fire to everything. There's another one there. Bloody pyromaniacs. My goodness, this was a resound thrashing of the humans. That's rough. That's really, really rough. These guys are not going to last all that much longer. Oof. 20 odd people left. And here comes the orcs to finish them off, look. Boom. Gone. The humans are done. That did not take long. Apparently 25 years is not a good enough advantage. Let's up it. Let's just say 35. We'll go from 35 to 50 because, you know, why not? Right, here we go again. This is how things currently stand. The humans have more than double the population of the orcs. There was an interesting thing that I have noticed in the differences here. That I noticed the difference of the differences. God damn it. So yeah, the humans spread out fairly quickly. Their population rises significantly faster than that of the orcs, but once they've filled an area, the population stagnates. Like, they've been stuck at just over 500 population for, I don't know, a decade or two by now. And this gives the orcs time to catch up. It makes sense. They can only have a population supported by their resources. If they don't have more resources, they can't get a higher population. But I'd be kind of shocked here if the humans didn't win. Whether it's going to be close or not is a different matter. Because there'd have to be, what, each orc is going to have to be able to defeat at least 2 humans. Not sure if they're capable of doing that on large scales, but let's go ahead and make them fight. See how this goes. Okay, there's a skirmish here, like, immediately. The humans are doing damage here, the orcs are doing damage here. Maybe do a little defense, you know? Maybe? Oh my god, this fighting all over the place. Yeah, the orcs are definitely in trouble, like, immediately in trouble. The difference was only 10 years, though. That's really rather interesting. Yeah, there are human armies all over the place in here. Big one there, there's a big one there, there's a big one there. What about the orcs? Is this an orc population? It is. What are they doing over there? It doesn't seem like much. Maybe a little defense, guys. Just oof, go get these guys. Murder. Kill. There's a lot of ruined buildings over here, I've just noticed. Yeah, look at this. The humans are trying to resettle, and the orcs are pretty much just stopping them from doing that. The humans have actually lost a great number of their people. The orcs have as well, but they were, what, about half of what the humans were anyway. Less than half. Ooh. I think this is a human army. It is. Oh boy, yeah, this is the end of the orcs right here. It's got to be, surely. They're down to, yeah, less than 30 population. Humans have 400, just over. That 10 years made all the difference. Kind of crazy when you think about how quickly the tide turned. Like, the orcs demolished the humans, but with an extra 10 years, it was the other way round. I guess in terms of development, 10 years is a lot when you consider two, you know, isolated populations. And look at this, look. The orcs are trying to hold on. They're not doing that badly, although... Look at this, there's a convergence of armies here. The orcs only have 10 population left. Oh dear. Yeah, every time they try and recover, the humans are just destroying their culture centers. Look. They lost this little area over here they tried to regain. There's only 5 orcs. Where are they all? There's got to be something over... Oh god, see what I mean? Everyone always starts a fire. There's always like one that just decides to go off and burn things. Yeah, the orcs population of 5 wandered off somewhere. I find it kind of interesting that I can't see them. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, they are losing them. And wait for it. Oop, there it goes. So yeah, 35 years. Again, I'm pretty sure the elves needed closer to 50 years, which is interesting because the elves did what, second best when it came to other tests. Maybe I'll give it another go. I did 25 years the first time, 35. Let's put it in the middle at 30 and see if there's any significant difference. My guessing is that there won't be. There's enough RNG involved here that a 5-year difference probably won't be significant. But let's find out. Right, there we go. We're at year 400. The humans had a 30-year head start. So it's been really interesting. 35 years the humans won, 25 years the orcs won. This is smack bang in the middle in case you didn't know how years or numbers worked. I noticed the same thing I did before. There was a time where the humans here had almost triple the population of the orcs, but now it's what? They've got, let's have a think here. Well, about double-ish, with a few, you know, orcs and humans to spare on either side. The numbers are closer, but definitely in favour of the humans. Let's make them fight and see if there's that much of a difference. Go. Ooh, that's a big move by the humans there. Look at that. Definitely a skirmish going on here. There's an uncontested army of humans here and here. You can see the numbers are evening out really quickly. The orcs are still losing though. They are just kind of hanging out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they tend to attack new populations instead of the existing ones. At least they prioritize it. Or seems to be. The orcs are definitely having a bad time over here. Yeah. Humans apparently set fire to something, or the orcs did in an attempt to get rid of them. Seems very orc-like to me. Oh! That was a big part of the map the humans have just lost. There's 2 sizable orc armies here. There's 3 small human armies over here. They've definitely taken a massive hit in their population. I feel like if the orcs mobilized their armies and went and cleared the human armies out from here, there wouldn't be any competition left. No significant competition, anyway. What's going on over here? One lone person attacking that windmill, or is that a human running from the attack on the windmill? There they go, look. They're attacking new areas. So they're under 200 population at the moment. They're under 100 population, but again, these armies are quite small. But these orc armies are quite larger. Just got to wait for them to decide to go on the offensive rather than just what they're currently doing, which is, I don't know, patrolling? They're definitely inhibiting the growth of the humans by attacking any new attempts to settle villages and whatnot. Other than that, they seem largely uninterested in destroying important buildings like the windmills. The orcs are, what, just above 50 population. Oh, God. Oh, I thought that was on fire for a moment then. Apparently not. It just looked like that. There was some kind of battle that went on there. I think that was just a lone orc, yeah. Again, in an army of 1. Decided to go and just do his own thing. Where's that other orc army gone? Oh, there's actually 3 of them now. The large one's there. I think this is just 1 person. This is what, like a handful of people at best? This is the most danger that the orcs are posing right now. Yeah, look, some villagers are coming over and getting annihilated. Humans don't seem to be doing that well against the orcs anymore. There are several people over there. There were. There's a sizable human army there. How are these guys doing? Sticks. Oh, and that one happened to be a giant. Yay. This is definitely closer. As I mentioned previously, the first time the orcs just absolutely ravaged the humans. The second time the humans destroyed the orcs in a very timely fashion. Now it seems more balanced. I'm still thinking the orcs are going to lose this one, but it's been an actual fight, you know, instead of a decimation. Let's keep an eye out over here, because there's, what, another 3, I think, human armies here? Oh, 1. Apparently that's just 1 army that spread out a bit. Either that or they lost an army while I was zooming out. Yeah, I think the Orcs have pretty much had it at this point. Like I say, it was much closer this time round. Oh, 12, 11, 10. Yep, they're definitely donezo. Humans are down to 300. Can't remember what they started with. An intelligent person would have taken a mental note. I did not do that. There's another fire. As expected. Oh, look at that. He's got a legendary bow. Orcs don't seem to use ranged weapons as often as the other races. I think that's probably a detriment. But then they seem better than any other race at melee combat, so there is that. Yeah, the orcs are pretty much done here. They've got a population of 6 versus 380 something. Might as well say 400 for the difference it makes. Boom, there it goes. So the 5 years made a difference. And it was a lot closer, but the humans did win. That's interesting to me. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave things there for this episode of WorldBox. Like and subscribe if you didn't do that already, and please do continue to put the comments in the comments section. Always good to read them, always good to know people are engaged. And let me have a think. I should be back Sunday for my regularly scheduled live stream. I've missed the last couple. Shoulder injury was getting on top of me, and it still is a little bit. It's just I'm coping a little bit better than I was. So I'll see you Sunday evening for that.